since it's been a couple weeks for you guys, let's do previously, like I always do. That's extra important this time.
Extra. My memory is actually escaping me. Was our last session the one with Denard? That felt long ago. That was not it.
Yeah, I think that was the session actually.
It was, yeah.
The tower session.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I almost feel like I almost felt like for a second I missed something else. Okay. So on the last session, we went with Dinar and Dinar's boys up to the tower that they discovered in the Mushroom Zone. Help him kind of figure that out and whatnot. Once we were able to get through the tower, we found a teleportation obelisk similar to the one that we had found in our tower. We then showed Dinar how it worked. He came with us to our tower through the teleportation function, and through a stroke of Dinar's genius, he figured out the, I guess, puzzle, you could call it, that Tak kind of was telling us about. And we found this sort of inner sanctum there that had magical items, such as a pie machine and this kind of pitcher that will continuously pour coffee, I believe it was. And we sort of split the spoils with Dinar. And yeah, it was pretty great.
Awesome. I remember it being a pretty fun session. Just drawing a windmill.
Okay.
Hope it isn't too ugly.
It's going to do its job very well.
Yeah, it looks functional enough as a drawing.
Yeah.
It's a 1 minute doodle. So, what would the party be doing in the sort of contravening week between the end of the last session and the start of this one? So I imagine you guys take an extended rest after the events of the last one.
Yeah, definitely.
Bring books to Balgax.
Who did that?
Yeah. Can you go into more detail about that?
Well, I bought some books a little bit ago. So we'll just go over and try to find the Balgax's cabin in progress.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm bringing books.
Did you want to RP that, or is this just like a drop-off situation?
I think it's just a drop-off situation. I don't know if I have much to talk to him about just yet.
Okay.
Specifically.
Yeah, you'll see.
Unless Keen does.
Okay.
Hello?
Huh? What?
Do you want to talk to Balgax about anything specific?
Oh.
He's asking if we should RP it or not. I said I don't have anything in mind.
I mean, I'd be interested to see how far along he's come on the cabin, for sure.
Yeah, I can describe that. So, I feel like we should RP it. I think we can do it quick.
Okay.
So you guys will arrive at Balgax's cabin. It is some days of travel. The party totally does not get lost, probably. I see survival.
Sure.
Do you want me to do it?
Whoever's the navigator. Yeah, you don't get lost.
Okay.
You will see his cabin. It's been weeks now, right? You can see that the walls are completed. Yep. You can see Balgax is working on a roof frame. He's just kind of hovering and hammering nails in.
Very cool. He's hovering. That's very neat.
Yep. He'll look over your guys' direction when you approach the clearing and sort of fly over. Like, hail, Layla and Keen. Why you visit Balgax today?
I brought you some books.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Take them out of my cool bag and...
And Layla chose the books herself. There's a bit of a selection.
He'll, like, look over the books. Do you want anything in return for these? I have some things in my cabin. They'll start, like, walking.
What kind of things?
Oh, come and see. Think I've got another horn with your name on it.
But maybe this time don't throw it my way.
Of course. Look, I said before, I'll say it again. I forget how fragile and weak Greenlanders can be.
Oh, I know. That's why, I just give you a little reminder here and then.
You know it. Well, I appreciate that. He opens the door. It's like a big, Balgax-sized door. Which looks a little uncanny from your perspective. It's like 9 feet tall, basically. And inside you can see the floor is definitely done. It's like logs that have been like sawed in half. That are like a hardwood floor, kind of. A hard log floor, basically.
Okay.
Very nice and sturdy feeling ground. So it's just directly like connected to the dirt, basically.
Nice.
You can hear Balgax's like big footsteps. Just making the logs creak. You can see that there is a corner with some out of place furniture, including like a shelf with books on it. You can see that there's like this large fire pit area in the center of the cabin that has like dirt floor around it. So it's like a little hearth. Like, I'll just draw a doodle. Like, here, let's imagine this is dirt. And there's like a stone area with like a cauldron and stuff here.
Okay.
And then wood all around. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can see he's working on some sort of chimney above this part.
Nice.
Coming along very nice.
Thank you. He goes to a chest in the back of the room. He opens it up, grabs a horn out of it, which he goes and hands to you.
Is it the same as before?
I believe... What did I have you roll, Layla? It's a D3,
That's a good question.
I think.
Okay.
It's either D3 or D2.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bigger horn.
Oh.
Like,
Big.
try to
Meaty horn.
take it from his hands and, like, throws me around. I have to have Keen help me carry this problem.
I'll come over and help out with it.
It
Is this from
pretty
the
heavy.
same beast as before, Balgax?
It is from a different one, but the same species.
Ah, I see.
Another thunder boar tusk.
This is quite the size tusk. How large are thunderboars?
They aren't too big. They're about the size of a bear. Like a large bear.
That's pretty big. We
It's
should
quite large for
probably
a
stay
boar.
away from those.
Not. Says, yes, I've been worried that I'm gonna hunt them to extinction, so I've been letting it lay fallow for a while. But I still have plenty of their goodies remaining.
That's wise.
I'll just hand him the books
And he'll
I brought.
move along and put them into the shelf. So I'll make sure to read these later.
We hope you enjoyed them, Balgax. They seemed interesting.
Have you read them?
I have not, no. Their subjects seemed interesting.
Oh, perhaps sometime when you're here you can read them.
Maybe.
Maybe we can all have lemonade and read books together.
Why, yes. Or perhaps some demon coffee.
Sure, demon coffee sounds
What's
good.
the difference between demon coffee and human coffee?
Comes from demon coffee beans.
What's the difference between demon coffee beans and human coffee beans?
Oh, you know, different species of plant. It's close enough.
Spicy.
Have
To
you
be
had
honest.
human coffee?
I have not tried human coffee.
I haven't tried demon coffee.
Well, I can get a pot going. I was informed of an old demon fortress by Hadrian. And I went, and there was a coffee machine there. It's very nice. And he'll, like, walk over. You can see this, like, metal thing.
How does this work?
Oh, it's quite simple. You see, there's a magic circle that can heat up the water, which then drips through into the coffee grounds. The water is infused with the coffee's essence and leaks through to the pot below.
That's genius.
It's very interesting.
Do you know how to make this magic circle?
I attended my classes from my tutor. I definitely know the basics, though I would have to... Might take me a couple tries.
It'd be very neat to have a coffee maker. Maybe I could try to make one or hire somebody to help me out.
Yes, it would be. Though Greenlanders tend to struggle to use demonic artifices.
Why is that?
You do not have the same control of the magics of within.
I see.
We power our circles, interact with them with magic. That was probably why the machine was left where it was, not taken.
Right.
Poor Greenlanders who occupied the fort couldn't figure it out. And so, yeah.
Just recently we found a
Yes.
magic artifact that creates coffee ourselves.
Huh. Interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
And how does that
It's a
one
machine
work?
that creates pies. Well, as far as we could tell, it just pours coffee out of it. A certain amount each day.
That's more magical than anything I've seen come out of a Greenlander's pack. Is it one of those old things? Sometimes Greenlander warriors have strange old weapons.
Yes, I believe it's quite old.
Are you talking about Hadrian having a weird weapon?
I'm thinking more of back during the war mock ball.
Oh, okay.
And of legends, hearsay, tales from other demons, tales of the, I believe you call him the hero from back then. He had a very magical weapon.
I see. Well, the coffee pot isn't exactly a magical weapon, but it is magical nonetheless. I've never seen anything like it myself. I wish I had it here to show you, but
You know,
it was taken home by our neighbor.
I see. Yeah, you'll see him pour some coffee into, or like some, he works the machine. Out of character is more, it doesn't look like a coffee machine you would see at like Costco or whatever. It's like this metal, like abomination kind of. Like this would be. Oh, now my resizing tool works. What the fuck? It'd be like this, basically. Like, imagine this, but it's like sheet metal, riveted.
Okay. Interesting.
It's a big old box.
Coffee monstrosity.
Yeah. And on the back is a big old magic circle. Glows red when active. Right? Sort of inlaid into it.
Oh. Okay.
And it essentially works like a percolator. But I don't know if your characters would know that necessarily.
Okay.
But less of like a crazy piped one and more like the water's in the back. Dealio.
Okay.
So yeah, that is a Balgax encounter. So you have any other details? He'll pour you some demon coffee.
Yeah, I'm curious how it tastes.
It tastes weird. It is kind of, it's very strong, very bitter, and it is mildly spicy.
Okay.
I love it.
So it's like if you had like if inside the coffee there's like ground like red pepper or something.
Okay. I would tell Balgax that the coffee's interesting and unlike anything I've had before.
Yes. I imagined it would be that case.
Maybe someday we can treat you to some human coffee, though if this is what you're used to, I'm not sure if you'd like it very much.
Always willing to try new things. Perhaps one day, if you find yourself in the demon realm, I could show you a coffee beast. Could do battle with it.
Coffee beast?
Yes, where the coffee beans come from.
Huh. Interesting. Our coffee beans come from a plant.
Yes, the coffee beast is a plant.
Oh, I see. We don't have to battle our plants. At least not the coffee plant.
Most plants in my realm have some measure of self-defense capabilities.
I see.
As do most beasts.
Of course.
The other group seemed quite perplexed when I described fishing to them.
Really?
Yes. It was a similar situation. told them of how he did battle with the fish. Apparently, in your realm, fish just come up and bite onto hooks.
Yes, that is usually how we fish.
Very convenient.
Sometimes it takes longer than you'd like.
Should have Keen show you. He's a master fisher.
Balgox
I
nods.
wouldn't say that. I haven't been able to fish for quite some time, unfortunately. We're right on a lake, but the center of the lake there's an island that houses a hydra, and we believe it's been eating all the fish that are worth anything.
Interesting. Why don't you slay it?
Well, we're thinking of slaying it rather soon.
It's always good to have a big hunt.
Of course.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Balgax. It was nice visiting with you. I hope you enjoyed those books. You can tell us what you think next time you come to visit.
He nods. I'll give you my perspective on them.
Thank you. Okay. We are going to head out unless Layla has anything else she wants to say or do.
Nope, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Alright. During the course of the week, Layla, you'll receive 2 letters, though I only have one of the letters worded out right now.
Okay.
Was struggling with I got a little bit caught up prepping other things.
Okay.
So I'll send you the letter. Just can do with what you will. I forget. Keen, did you receive letters last time? Last session?
I
I think you did not.
sent a letter.
Okay. Yeah. Not get that one back yet. For the longer distance ones, it takes a little longer.
Yeah, it's kind of far. I will say, could I give a quick check-in to see if there's someone that would be interested in buying this tusk at Fort Huntsman, if I could be so lucky, on the way back home?
Yeah.
Did I receive this letter before we went to Balgax or after?
This will probably be after.
So we'd have to go back to Fort Huntsman after we got, like... Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Because the Balgax travel was during that in-between session times, right? This is close to the start of the session.
No.
Sure, roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Not bad.
Okay, you can get a pretty good price here.
Huh?
I'm just doing, do you remember when you sold the other tusk?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it in my notes right now.
I do remember we were able to get a better price.
We got 80.
Yeah, but when did you sell it?
Session 15.
Okay. Which session is this again?
This is 17.
Okay. Do you remember how heavy that other horn was?
I believe it was 20 pounds.
It's written somewhere on somebody's sheet. Hold on. Maybe maybe 20, but I can't. Is it on my horse? Or... Do you have it on your sheet, Sean?
No, I believe we took it off of the sheet once we sold it.
Oh, too bad.
I believe it was 20 pounds.
Wait, I probably have that in my notes too.
Possible.
£20, 3-foot tusk.
Okay, and you got 80 gold for it. It's a very good price.
I think we rolled like a good check on the sale or something like that.
We also sold that at Reach.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was when Layla went to get books for the Bailiffs.
Alright, I think this tusk weighs twice as much.
Ooh. Okay.
Just checking through my notes. At Fort Huntsman, you can get the tusk sold with that at 120 gold.
Well, I'll probably be going back to Reach to get more books, so I can take it then.
Okay. We can wait if you think you'll get a better price to Reach.
Probably.
Yeah, it's you should be able to take it just fine with the horse. 40 pounds isn't too crazy. But yeah, we can wait to try and get a bit of extra gold.
Cool.
Oh, but your persuasion is 21, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is, but Fort Huntsman does not give us very good prices, so if you went to Reach and got like a mid persuasion check, you'd probably be able to sell it for better.
That's always
That's what I'm just doing.
the price of convenience.
Yeah, Fort Huntsman is our closest option, but if we wait, I think it would be better.
Okay.
Let's do that.
We're going home now?
Yeah, we're heading back.
Yep, then you receive the letter. The 2 letters, of which one is written out.
Who's the other one from?
The other one is from Naivara.
Okay, cool. That's fine. So, Keen.
Yeah?
We need to go to Fort Huntsman.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. So, the weird crow man is busy right now, so he sent his baby Jonathan to talk to us. But he says that there's somebody stationed at Fort Huntsman who can help us complete one of our tasks we got to help the crown occupy a fort that we cleared out. So we should probably go talk to them.
Alright. Well, it's too bad we didn't know that when we were there, but it is what it is. The letter was sent to Fayard. We will pack back up and head back to Fort Huntsman.
Yep. So you guys arrive like 2 days later or so.
Alright.
Is it 2 days to get to Fort Huntsman?
Yeah, I believe so.
Ugh, every time.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. I think it's even with horses.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We will try to find Jonathan.
No, we need to find the Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan is just the one who sent the message.
Oh, okay.
Thomas is a military engineer and architect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we will try to find Thomas.
You will see when you arrive at Fort Huntsman, Matthew and... Do you remember the other guy's name?
Paul, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, good memory. Matthew and Paul being gate guards as usual. A wave as you guys come on up. Say back so soon?
Yes, we got a letter that unfortunately was sent to Fagard that required our presence here. So, yes, we are back so soon.
I see. Well, it's always nice to see the two of you.
Likewise.
And he'll, you know, shout back to the gate guards to, like, open the gate.
Thank you, gentlemen.
He nods.
All right, we will head in.
You guys head in?
The first place that I would look at is probably the tavern.
Yep, and you'll see someone conspicuously out of place there. An older person, fine clothing.
I'm gonna head on over to the barkeep just to make sure, you know, I'm avoiding anything potentially awkward. I'm gonna kind of say, excuse me, does that gentleman over there happen to be Thomas? Would you know?
Why, yes, he is.
Thanks, barkeep. Appreciate it.
He nods.
All right. Gonna head over and introduce myself as Keen Bailiff to Fagard. And are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is Layla, my right-hand woman to Fagard.
Court mage.
Huh?
Court mage.
Court mage, yes. Of course.
Well, I am Thomas. It is a pleasure to meet the two of you. I assume you are here on business.
Yes, of course.
I received a letter from Jonathan to seek you out.
I do not know this Jonathan, but it was a wise letter. I am the agent stationed here.
The letter stated that you would be able to help us take over a abandoned fort for the crown.
Yes.
Very good.
If that...
Do you happen to have men?
I do not have men with me, no. You will have to escort me to the location.
Very well.
I can get ready now, if need be.
That would be great.
Oh, real quick, out of character.
Yeah.
Is this something we can do? I don't know if it's like prep for or whatever.
Yeah? What do you mean?
Like we can just follow up on this line right now? Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Is no biggie. Just go into an empty fort. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the check-in, though.
Okay.
Cool.
So he will get his horse and his supplies ready.
Oh, by the way, of course, I took my horse here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume...
Like a dog.
Yeah, I assume when you're traveling on the roads that you always bring your horse.
Okay.
It's because it's twice as fast. Well, not twice as fast with the dog, but you know what I mean.
Are we still leaving Strawberry at Fagard all the time?
Strawberry is retired.
Got a
Does she have,
strawberry
like,
upgrade.
special protection?
Hmm? She's with our labor.
Jennifer?
Yeah, with Jennifer. You're friends now.
It's Strawberry under special protection because you have PTSD.
Yep.
We should do
this is
the...
totally out of character. But
Yeah, I'm sending him the picture right now.
But when we were in Edinburgh, there was a machine of Zoltar, right, Mari?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the fortune teller guy. And Mari was like, "Oh, was that him?" And I'm like, "No, Mari, his name was Voltan."
Close.
Oh my god, I didn't realize they had those in Europe.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen one anywhere in Europe. Zoltar. We did not happen to get his fortune though.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, we should have actually.
Yeah, what the fuck? I didn't
You probably
mean.
would have had fun with that.
That would
Anyway,
been
that's
awesome. Yeah, let me look. Oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's the classic one.
That's him.
Dude, that's great. Classic machine.
Yeah.
Man, the Boltan must look creepy as fuck. So he basically had that head, but like 1,000 years old, rotting.
Yikes.
Okay. Anyway.
Before we do the fourth thing, I think we should quickly do the settlement turn.
Okay.
The thought just occurred to me that that is a thing.
Okay.
So this is TU-18. There are expenses, which would happen.
Okay.
So let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
I believe it's just straight up 99.8 GP, or 99 gold, 8 silver.
Okay.
Big money.
Yeah, big negative money.
Is the mill finished?
The mill will, its money applies like in future weeks, right? Because you built it in the last 2 weeks.
Got it.
Let me know when the money's subtracted so we can get the income rolling.
Yeah, of course. I'm opening coffers right now. 99 gold. Okay, so that takes us to...
How full are those coffers looking?
You're so cool.
We have a lot of silver and copper.
I
Not
just
just gold.
paid for it in silver. Like, every time somebody tries to charge us, just give them 1,000,000 silver coins. So they never want to charge us.
That'll be 100 gold. I'll be like, alright, we got a lot of silver.
There's 1,000 silver.
Oh yeah? You don't want to carry that home? Well then leave it. That's fine with me.
Mm-hmm. I can roll for the wheat farm income. Apparently it's not a flat value.
Okay. What do I roll?
A d6.
Okay.
4. Oh, do you have any bonuses that would bump that up to 5? I think the answer is probably no, but...
I don't believe so.
What kind of bonus would it have to be?
Caprini workers, probably.
No, we don't have any
Or
Ukrainian as far as I know.
religious, or spell.
We have a best friendship with Dinar. And he's so pretty.
True.
Yeah, it's not the farming kind, though.
He's close enough.
You got 6
No,
gold
I don't think so.
from the wheat farm.
Nice.
Huge.
Feeling rich.
It's already paid off our debt.
The hunting lodge provides 3 golds. I'm just double checking that I have not changed that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 0.5 times the supply, right? Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's all the flat economy. Let's see, the tanner got done. So can someone roll d6 with that one?
Oh,
Sure.
I'll roll.
It's a tiny money building, for the record. Oh, 5.
I wasted my roll for that then.
How much did the mill give? I'm just gonna write it all out. It was 4, right?
Mill? Yeah.
Or no, not the mill, the wheat farm.
Yes.
Oh, look. It was a 4, so it was 6.
Yes. Add 6.
Then Tanner. You rolled very good.
Yeah.
Next on the chopping block.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The barracks gives money. Why,
Nice.
excuse me? I don't have the barracks listed as its flat value? What the fuck? Alright, the
Our
barracks.
are full, aren't they?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure, like, we
Yeah, I think you.
decided on the barracks when we realized it was, like, basically full to the brim with the amount of people you had.
So that would be 24 times 6 silver or 14.4 gold.
Okay.
But the barracks also has a worker who costs 5.6 gold, which I don't think I was accounting for either.
Who's that?
It's somebody. I don't think I named them.
Oh. Why are you so expensive? Sell
Just the
them.
dude.
Should I just do the math for you right now? Or did you want to just individually add these?
Oh, I already added the barracks, so I'll subtract the 5.6
Oh,
now.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's got to like make the beds and shit.
And do housekeeping.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's 2 more
Just wakes up
buildings.
the laborers in the morning.
Yep. There's the carpenter
Knocking on the
Trade
door.
post?
and the trade post, yeah. Let's roll the trade post first.
Okay.
You want to do this one?
Yeah, sure. Another D6.
D6, yep.
Okay. 3.
3.
Not awesome.
You've got a road,
Could have been
right?
worse. Yes, we have a road. Nice.
Now carpenter. This is the true big money.
Yeah. Okay. Is this a D6 as well?
Yep.
Alright. Mari, you want to do this or me?
Alright, fine. You convinced me. No!
Okay, just... Okay, I should have rolled.
Sag.
It should have been me.
Missed out on 15 gold there.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so you're getting let's see, you're minus 99 gold.
Yeah. We made about half back.
Yeah, that's not super duper terrible.
No, could have been worse.
Just wait for the tavern.
True. Just wait.
Yeah, what are you gonna get even build now?
How much money do we have?
We don't have a lot of gold. We have a lot of silver. We have over 10,000 silver.
So that's how much?
You have over
1,000
10,000 silver?
We have over 10,000 silver.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
Yeah,
That's 1,000 gold.
that is 1,000 gold.
Bitch, we're building a tavern. This is not a discussion. This is a gunpoint situation. You're on
Nobody's gonna help us
gunpoint.
with the tavern.
Yeah, I know. Right now, he better be helping because we have 1,000 gold and silver.
Do we have to wait on anything for that, Torb, or can we start building the tavern and like Dinar's just helping out?
Yeah, like canonically, you take a horse to Blackswift. Oh, I'm ready to build a tavern. I was like, great.
Yeah, bitch, let's go. Tavern.
I mean, we have the wheat farm, we have the mill. It's time, right?
It's time.
Okay,
Yeah, it's either
building
that or the
tavern.
baker.
I mean, I was thinking of bakery as well. Do you want tavern more?
Tavern.
Okay, we'll do tavern first. And then the deal with Dinar was that
He would buy. He would, yeah, he would pay for half, and then get half money until his half was paid out, at which point he would just get a third.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Loki, isn't that a
sounds-
bad deal, though?
Huh?
Isn't that a bad deal?
For us?
Yeah. I feel like I could have negotiated that better.
I mean, he paid for half of it, and he's getting less than half of the money back. Right?
Here's how you can think about it, Mari, though. We're getting a tavern much earlier than we otherwise would have.
I mean, I guess. But, like, he's gonna forever
Okay.
have a third.
Okay, hear me out, though. The tavern brings in the tourism for
That's what
Vagar
I'm
to
thinking.
thrive.
Yeah.
So the earlier we get the tavern, the more tourism we have, and everything else pays more, right?
Yeah. We really need to move this stupid farm out of our freaking town center. It's pissing me off.
I believe you had a deal, Dinar, where he'd be willing to buy the flour so that he could make
Yeah.
ale. And
Yes.
if you were to get another wheat farm so that he would have 2 like units of flour, he'd be willing to ship over ale,
Yeah.
maybe for money.
Yes.
So that is something Dinar would bring up, like, oh, the mill's done, is it?
Yeah.
So he wants to negotiate
How
for the flour.
is it possible for us to move this farm?
You could remove the farm. Moving it is, you know.
The farm's off to the side. What's wrong with the farm?
We're not some farm village. We're trying to be a city of Fey people here.
Mhm.
Can't believe we
Maybe
fucking build this here. This is the worst thing we've ever done.
might be able to, when you're building another farm, deconstruct this farm for parts to get like a small rebate or something.
I'll just have to have my little
The cash back.
stupid whatever. I'll just cry.
Yeah,
myself
there's
sleep
tons of
tonight.
there's tons of space.
We need to put the tavern somewhere around here so it has a nice view of the water where there's a hydra sleeping in there. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the stuff,
hmm
the
Yes.
flour.
Yep.
Why do
So
we need flour?
Dinar well, I need flour to make ale.
Doesn't he need just wheat for ale?
Nope. You use flour for ale.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's not like grapes, Layla, where you just put it in a basket, stomp on it.
Well, you are the expert, Dinar. I have not seen you once without you being half drunk.
I have a hearty constitution. You very rarely see me drunk. In any case, so to import the flour, perhaps, why don't you name a price? I have a price in mind, but I'd like to hear what you think.
He's trying to job freaking strategy us right now. He's like the company right now. Can't believe this is
I'll tell you what, Tanar. Up until our out of character Torb, how long would it take to finish the tavern? Would it just be a week?
It would be the settlement turn, yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Tanar. How about, since you will be producing ale with the imported flour, you
Yes.
can pay for the flour by giving us 50% of your ale production to sell in our tavern.
Well, you're gonna need another wheat farm for that. I won't have
I
enough
suppose you
ale
will
for my
ale
own
farm.
town. Yeah. I do like the idea of bartering. But I do think gold would be simpler.
I suppose so at this
Fuck,
point.
I'm stuck doing the friggin' Balgag's voice. The voices are too similar.
You have to put a little more sass into it. The Dinar is pure sass, I swear to God.
Sassy blue guy.
Isn't the Balgax also blue?
Balgax is also blue, yeah.
Coincidence? Is this like Shrek? Like he turns into Balgax?
You mean, is this like Shrek? What does this have to do with Shrek?
Well, you know, Shrek
Fiona.
has his human form and like his non-human form. Well, Fiona too, but
Yeah, well, no, Fiona was the
I
one
swear to God.
who was doing the swapping. Shrek turned into his
Yeah.
human form on like the second or third movie.
Alright.
not for the first one.
No. You spent too much time in Scotland. Not everything is about Shrek.
Anyway, I have a theory. I think Balgax and Dinar are the same person. We have to get them in the same room. I will not believe it.
Game theory.
Okay,
So you don't have a price in mind? Is that what you're saying to me?
Well, I was liking the idea of bartering for some of your ale production, but I suppose I might have to wait until we're creating more wheat and in return milling more flour.
50 gold.
I suppose with that in mind, I would like
50 gold a month? That's worse than I could get importing it all the way from Caprine.
don't listen to Layla, she doesn't know money.
The negotiations are taking too long and I have brain damage.
Well, how about 21 gold maybe per month?
I have a
22.
question for you, Dinar. Do we have a decent idea, also out of character, how much ale he'd be able to produce with the amount of flour I'd be sending him per month?
Well, he can only get for himself. He can't get.
I know.
So he'd be getting one instance of the ale good, basically,
Okay.
which he would need for his own tavern. So that he has
So
to stop
that would be
importing
enough
ale.
ale for a month, basically.
What did you
Yeah,
say?
maybe. I operate these things like flows, like the hot water pipe is being turned on by the flour being turned on.
Got it. Okay. I guess I was trying to get an idea of like how much ale he'd be able to produce and how much money he could potentially make from it. Like, that might be too complex. How much does one ale sell for, Torg?
It doesn't matter if he can get a better deal on wheat than we give him, you know?
So the brewery goes from 15 to 65 per month.
Oh, okay.
And it consumes 12 supply, but him importing the flour gives him 12 supply. So it's a net on that front.
I see. Okay. So is that a net income of the 15 to 65, or is he losing on labor as well?
That is just net income. Only buildings that are like directly subservient to the players have the workers like costing per month.
Okay. If that's the case, 21 feels a little low. I would probably counter offer with like 28.
It'd feel pretty bad to lose money each month. Like a 1/3 chance at 28.
So Dinar is aware.
Dinar's aware. He's looking at the settlement dock too.
He's busy.
He's looking at the settlement dock. Well, Dinar, if you're aware of these numbers, then you would also be aware that 28 is still well below the average income.
Yes, but if you look at the mill, the amount of income that you're expected to get, 21 is fair, 28 is very high. You're looking at only one half of the equation, Keen. But perhaps you can meet in the middle. 23.
No, you know damn well 23 is not in between 21 and 28 in the middle.
They don't teach math there. Okay, he's a sheep, dude.
I didn't say exactly in the middle.
I'll tell you what, Denard. 24 and we'll call it a deal.
Just think about how much you're gonna rob us on the tavern eventually.
True.
When we're super
that's
busy.
profit.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Pretty
thinking
crazy.
about how much I'm going to be charging you for the ale in the future. But I suppose 24 will be fine. I can agree to that.
Very well. Once we have our honey up and running and we're attempting to make mead ale, we would also be very willing to share that with you.
Oh, that would be a fair bargain. Mead for ale.
Excellent. Yes. I think it would be very nice for both our tavern's business to broaden the product variety.
Nuts. So I'll just write down for future months.
Yep.
Let's see. $24 GP per month.
Yep.
It's pretty huge.
Really good.
Excuse me.
I will point out that I'm giving you a much better deal on the tools than you're giving me on the flour, just for the record.
Alright, Denard. Don't worry. In the future, we will be sure to give you a favorable bargain on the import of the mead as well.
You know. I don't know. What the...
The reason why I'm being such a hard ass in bargaining this is because I did completely retrofit my farm to be nothing but wheat, and then I built a mill in order to do this.
Yeah, and guess what? He put the freaking farm in the middle of our town square for you,
and
Denard.
I will also point out that the deal we are giving you in terms of paying indefinitely from the tavern is quite favorable to you.
Is
And
that
that's
true?
because I was the one bartering. So don't let me barter in the future. That was stupid.
Yes, I would say it is true. You will be paid off in full, and then you will perpetually in the future garner income from our tavern.
Well, how's that different than you buying the tavern, garnering forever income from it? From my perspective, I could have spent that money building something in my town, could I not? And I could have gotten the whole income.
Alright,
But
Keen,
think of it
hold
this-
me back, Keen. Hold me back.
Think of it this way, Dinar. You are gaining income from an area that is land that doesn't belong to you. You can still build things in your town and gain income from them.
Yeah, it's
But
called investing.
It's not easy to gain income. That's true.
Yeah, but it's a very good investment deal, Dinar, because we're super cool. We're the coolest of the settlements. You can't deny it. We have forest spirits. Huh? Hold me back. I'm close to fist fighting. We're not very far.
Look, I'm happy to have maybe less favorable deals, my little neighbors. I just think you're getting a little bit full of yourselves, that's all.
Can I roll a persuasion check for him to be like happier with this deal than he is?
Dinar is talking you bailiff to bailiff.
Okay.
Layla's gonna leave before she beats Denara.
Anyways, yes, I have the money ready for going splitsies on the tavern.
Very well. We'll be getting to work on it very soon then. The moment that we get back to Fayguard.
Yep. So, where do you guys put the tavern?
Oh, prime real estate?
Yeah. We'll put like an actual square.
The problem is that, like, I want it to be, because this is facing down, like, this thing.
Yeah.
So it's like a nice view. But I want it to be kind of like over here somewhere.
What if the tavern is like in front of the farm?
This is the worst view possible.
Can you get keen? Anyway, like right here. How big is it? How many floors?
The tavern is 3x4.
3x4.
It is also a mixed building. Dinar would be willing to sell you some cut stone, though.
That's very nice of him. Maybe like this. Does this sound good to you, Keen?
Sure.
Yeah.
We need to move the woodcutters
Good
camp.
idea.
They are enjoying our prime real estate right now, and that needs to end.
That's a pretty good spot for a tavern.
Yeah.
What are you going to name it?
Something about something Fae-like. I thought we had like a meme about what we're gonna call it, but then I forgot. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Alright, then it will just be tavern for now.
Do you have any ideas, Keen?
I got a couple things floating around. I might get back to you on that.
Okay. It'd be so nice to have a fort refurbished.
Yeah. You know what I just realized?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is Thomas like following us around this whole time?
Yep.
No, I
Like,
think this
Thomas,
is...
we're gonna bring you to the fort.
This is before Talk to Thomas, I think.
Okay.
No, we're taking him for our business negotiation.
It's way funnier. I was like, so, are we gonna have Ford or?
So because he's going splitsies, I think that is just 600 gold for the tavern for you.
You mean 6,000 silver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not have the gold.
Of course you do. You just have it in silver. Don't worry about it.
Yep. To import, so you can import bricks for let's see, where is it? 6 gold.
Okay.
We can only do it one time, right?
Yeah. This is like a half of what it would normally cost.
Mm-hmm. That's very sweet.
Yep. Yeah, it very much is. I think that's better than any price Dinar could give for the cut stone, because cut stone is more expensive.
Okay.
It's higher value thing. Alright, that's the settlement turn done, I think. So, which fort do you go to with the guy?
Could we have the map?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Okay.
Hey, Mari.
Hmm?
What do you think of the name The Nestled Nook for the tavern?
That's very cute. I like that. I mean, I feel like the fish fort would be really nice because it's so close, but it's so like broken up. I wonder if it's gonna take more work to fix it up than something else. And it doesn't have to be like beyond the Bramblewood, right?
No.
To refurbish, we only have to like explore into the Bramblewood. Okay. Where is my freaking list of things? There's. Oops.
You alright?
Yep. Okay. What do you think, Keen? I think I'm also a little nervous because Flump is so close to there, so I wouldn't want the people to bother him.
That is true, but it would make the road to Flump
Safer.
Yep.
Yeah. Can I talk to this guy real quick?
Sure.
You mean we would give Flump a bodyguards?
Yeah, but they have to be nice to them first. I would like to ask our boy, I always forget his name. Thomas. Are you afraid of forest spirits?
He shakes his head. I am not afraid of forest spirits. Well, there are forest spirits to be afraid of, but not every forest spirit poses a threat.
There is a fort that would be in a very good spot for our settlement, but I'm worried because I have a very good relationship with the forest spirits there, and I wouldn't want people residing at the fort to bother them in any way.
Well, I wouldn't personally be in charge of staffing the fort. You'd have to take that up with whatever officer or lord is in charge of the fort.
Okay.
Certainly,
Do you know?
if the spirits do not go out of their way to antagonize the soldiers, I don't necessarily think the soldiers would go out of their way to antagonize the spirits for fear of curses and whatnot. Hold up, my audio's fucking up.
Around, so I think it would actually be good for them as long as the relationship would be.
Alright, hold up. Can you repeat?
Inside.
My friggin' earbuds glitched out.
Oh, I was saying that I think the spirits would actually enjoy having people around. I would just be worried about people being nice to them, basically. Hello?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of how Thomas would react to that.
I was just worried you disconnected or something.
Yeah, no, I understand. You get the vibe from Thomas that he thinks you're being superstitious, basically. No, he thinks.
I'm being superstitious?
Yeah, he thinks the question is silly.
Do I feel like he thinks that this is a trivial matter?
Can you give me an insight check? Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, as far as Thomas is concerned, just like reading his facial expressions and body language, he does think this is a trivial matter. Like, he hasn't seen many forest spirits. You get that vibe. Thinks it's unlikely they'll even come into conflict.
okay. I would like to take him to the fish fort, and while he's kind of like out of earshot at some point, I'm gonna like bump Keen and tell him we're taking him to Flump first.
Okay.
And then we'll head over to the fish fort, which is basically on the way anyway. So he
Yeah,
can go to
we
the
can go
Flump
there.
and stop being. I wish Flump would scare him a little bit, honestly, but Flump is too nice for them.
I was
Hey
gonna
guys.
say, like, you're worried about the wrong thing, Mari. What if Flump bullies them?
That's acceptable. I support Flump if he wishes to do that.
You guys
Dude,
travel. Yeah.
I love the random turkey sound on the soundtrack. It's so random.
Yep. The sound's not playing for me. We gotta restart it.
Okay.
Oh, it remembered its spot. Interesting. Okay, it's just frozen at 9 minutes, 17 seconds for me. I'm just gonna leave that then. No, let's do a Sundapple Trail. There we go. That one's actually playing. Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys go to Flump. Flump's been corporealizing a lot, so you can roll like a 2d20. Take the highest for his attempt this time. Or you can have me roll. Either way. Yeah, you will, why don't you set the scene for me? You guys take a little detour to Flump, right?
Well, we didn't tell him before, but I'll tell him now. So, I'll take you to meet my friend before we go over to the fort. I think it would be good for you to meet him.
He shrugs. Very well, as long as it's not too far out of the way.
It's not.
No, it's on the way.
Well, not. You guys will arrive at Flump, or the crossing when you saw Flump first. To the east, as you normally do. You will arrive at the location around Flump's shrine.
Okay. I'll go over and call Flump. Or is he already like I can already see him?
You cannot already see him.
Okay.
What do you do?
Oh, I just call for him.
Yeah, you'll
Flump,
see.
are you around?
You'll see, after you do so, like mist come out of the shrine, and Flump appears nearby it. So, hello, Layla.
Hey, Flump. I brought a friend over to see you. Well, he's not really a friend, but a human.
Oh. That's cool.
Can
Oh,
the
it's-
guy see him yet? Is he reacting?
He's not reacting yet.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, let me corporealize a moment. And you see Flump like concentrate slightly, maybe, question mark. And the Thomas will sort of like look at him. So, hello, I am Flump, spirit of the shrine. I see, says Thomas.
And he's not even freaked out or anything? Okay.
Thomas seems pretty unflappable.
You see, Thomas, Flump as well as a couple of other spirits they live in this region, and if any men were to man a fort nearby, they would have to share the area with them. We would want them to be respectful.
Well, again, I'm not personally in charge of staffing the fort. I'll have to take it up with them.
Fair enough.
What do you think about that, Flump? We're thinking about bringing some people to live in the fort very close to here. I thought maybe it would be some extra protection for your guys' shrines.
Oh, well, definitely I'd rather have human neighbors than fish neighbors.
Yeah. They would keep the fish away.
Think my quality of life would probably improve. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe they'll bring you more stuff from time to time.
I do like stuff. Like the company more than the stuff, to be clear, though.
I'll make sure that I check whoever's coming here.
Thomas will state. Well, yes, yes. Can we move along to the fort?
Okay, fine.
Yes, we can.
Flump, I'll come see you later. Or you can come with us if you want. I don't know if you can go that far. Probably.
Well, I mean, you know, I walked all the way up to the Mushroom Lands like a couple weeks ago.
True.
I would feel a little bit uncomfortable about leaving the shrine unattended. I had Tack looking over the shrine from time to time, but just going to the old fort with the fishermen, it's not that far. I can follow you.
Okay.
He'll follow along.
That's very cute.
All right. We will make our way over to the fish fort.
Just hear his like floppy footsteps following along.
Does he have like duck feet?
Yeah, basically. Not like a. He's got web feet, duck-like feet, but not like twig legs or anything like that.
Okay.
You know, think like a merfolk if they had legs, basically.
Yeah.
You guys walk. Are you gonna go back to the crossing and then go through that old village, or what's the route?
Just follow the river from Flump up to the little bridge.
To the crossing and attempt to just follow the river to fish fort.
Okay. Yeah. You will have to make camp at some point before you get to the fort.
Okay.
Which is completely fine. You roll like an encounter check.
Sure.
I didn't prepare spells.
There's no encounter.
Okay.
You'll arrive at the fort the next day. I'm going to cross over one stream and then cross over the little bridge near the fish fort.
Very nice.
Let's see. Do I have that on the map? Is it archived? Might be archived. It is archived. Just
what are you asking if you have a map?
trying to see if I have the fish fort. I do have the fish fort. I found it. There we go. So I archive maps because I have so many of them.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the fort. You don't see any fishermen there. You return.
Nice. We did try very hard to wipe them out, so.
Yeah, it seems it finally stuck.
Nice.
Thomas will come along, sort of go past this wooden gate, glance over at the huts, and sort of ask you guys to investigate the huts, just in case.
Sure.
But when you peek in, it's the same as you left it.
They're just fine. Very nice. I'm gonna walk up to the fort itself afterwards.
Yep. Thomas will accompany you. He frowns when he sees the portcullis and states, well, that is going to need replacement. Too much water damage. He'll peer through the bars.
This fort is not in the greatest of shape.
Yes, I can only imagine what the inside looks like. Can you get the gate open?
I'll try to open the portcullis. Did we leave this portcullis wide open?
I think it was closed. I don't know, roll D2. 1, it's open, 2, it's shut. So you're right, it was getting open and shut a bunch. No, it's shut.
Okay. Dang. Alright. That means we're gonna have to enter the alternative way, which was we like broke through here that one time, right?
No, I think you waited for the portcullis to get opened by the fisherman.
We did?
Yeah, something like that.
Well. Then I suppose it is time to head on over here and break on through.
Yep. It's very easy to do.
Okay.
You smash through the wooden barricade.
Nice.
Sound echoes in the large chamber before you. You can see everything is also as you left it.
Okay. Gonna escort Thomas inside.
Thomas will. You can see him making a note of the giant gaping hole in the wall.
Yeah, so anyway.
The swollen wood on the doors over here.
Yeah.
No, check. The door does open.
Yeah.
Says, well, this is definitely going to be a real fixer-upper. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Don't you just love a fixer-upper, though?
The fishman didn't take very good care of it.
He nods. He shakes his head at the courtyard. Why? Why do they put water here? Floor's not built to withstand such things.
You see, they,
Yes, they're
They were
fish.
fish.
Yes, yes. Let's go upstairs.
This guy is so hilarious.
oh, you're gonna love downstairs.
Come on, I'll give you like a look. Like inquisitive, but also like he doesn't want to know yet.
Fast breathe, this guy.
No.
You want to see the upstairs first?
Yes.
Alright.
So climbing the ladder, you will
Yep.
examine the room. It says some of the floorboards might need to be replaced. The beds will certainly need to be replaced. But less damage than the lower floor. Just in terms of structure.
That's good.
To walk the battlements. Report basically the same. We will not need to replace the battlements, I think.
Very good.
Alright, let's see the bottom floor.
Okay. Come down. Gonna open the hatch. You can say, Thomas, would you like to go first?
I would not. I do not know if there's creatures lurking down there.
Very well. I'll lead the way.
Maybe I should lead the way because you're really heavy.
Sure.
Yep, so you climb down the ladder.
Is it slippery still?
No, it's
Not slippery,
sticky.
it's slimy.
It's sticky now.
Ooh.
Yes.
As you go down, please make sure to admire the texture. It's very unique.
You will make sure to put on gloves.
Now you're gonna
Climbs
have to throw
down.
them out.
I can afford such expenses. He climbs down the ladder. he will, ask if you guys have torches.
No, we have good eyes.
Both see in the dark.
I might have one in my horse.
Very well.
I will say, you Woodkin trust your eyes too much. Can certainly see in the dark, but details are low.
How would you know that?
Experience fighting with Woodkin and tales
I'll
from back when we fought against Woodkin.
have you know my vision is perfect. I have no idea what you're talking about.
He'll climb up the ladder. And then come back down the torch. Or actually, he has a lantern. He'll walk around. And look through the room. He will say, I'm a little concerned about this water.
Yes, it is quite concerning, I must say.
I know how the foundations of this place. We got large stone slabs and laid them here. So
Yeah.
they are probably fine. I would maybe want to dig around and look. We're gonna need to have personnel bucket the water out.
Yes, of course. The water has to go.
That shouldn't be too expensive. It's gonna add some weeks to the refurbishment. I think I've
Just
got...
bucketing?
Oh yes, it's bucketing and that labor not being used in other places. Only so many people can fit in the fort at a given time. We're talking about hundreds, maybe thousands of gallons of water.
Maybe I can ask my friend to help.
Yeah.
That's all I'll give him.
Well, perhaps if you have magic or some other means, that would simplify things.
Flump did come with us, right?
Yeah,
Who?
Flumps around.
Flump came with us.
Plump's here, yeah.
Could
Yeah,
ask
I can
Flump if he has any way to.
I guess he's a water guy.
Flump, do you happen to have any idea about how we could get rid of the water downstairs in this fort easier?
Yeah. No, there's tons of ways. Like magical means you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I might be able to do some magic to get rid of some of this.
That would be wonderful.
It would take a little while, some days.
That's perfectly fine.
I will bring you refreshments.
I'd appreciate
And Keen
that.
will watch over your shrine while you work.
Yes, we'll make sure your shrine is taken care of.
Oh, it's gonna take a lot of castings.
How many?
What's the spell?
Create or destroy water. Destroys 10 gallons of water.
Should we roll for how much water's on here?
That's his
I've more got
character
like
level.
a mental image in mind. But it
Okay.
is literally like thousands of gallons.
Is that like basically impossible for him to do then?
Well, hold on. There's like more ritualistic magic and stuff. In my opinion, it'd be simpler to move the water, but it's kind of in a pit, which makes it really hard.
Man,
Look, here's what I can do. I can speak with the spirits of the river, and they will help. Maybe.
What do they like? Maybe we can offer them something to coax their help.
I can go talk to them. They're not the same as an ordinary forest spirit.
What are they like?
More incorporeal, sort of like an elemental.
Oh,
sweet.
that's very cool.
Though sometimes there are forest spirits whose domain is the river, but that's a different thing. It's another instance of the bureaucracy.
Of course.
So, Flump will climb up the ladder, and you'll see him go and start swimming in the river.
Okay.
I need to go pee in the bathroom.
Time will pass. So Thomas will give you the estimate while it's happening.
Okay.
I just need to calculate it out. So 2 sturdy doors that need to be replaced, plus a lock. I'm just gonna get like a tally in my text document. Portcullis and its mechanisms getting replaced.
Is the crown not going to cover this?
So here's the thing. Ordinarily, the people surrounding the fort would pay taxes to the fort, to their liege lord. Because of the agreements with the bailiffs, you are exempt from that. So the crown will instead rely on you to upfront the costs of repairing the fort.
I see.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Flump say anything?
Huh?
Did Flump say anything?
No, I was moving to getting the estimate done of the fort. Let's see, how big is this place? It's a pretty big fort. Then for the wall, it's only 3 squares. Okay, so I have got an estimate. I'm gonna need labor as well. How much does labor's camp cost per week? It's like 22 gold.
That was written on the other map. I don't know off the top of my head.
It's fine. Just grabbing the calculator, adding the values together.
Yeah.
So to get this fort into working order and to build a road to it will cost 377 gold.
A bargain.
I see.
We still have enough silver for this.
377 gold. Sounds a whole lot like 3,770 silver to me.
Sure does.
That's fine.
This would be really good for the road.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
Okay, I marked down 3,770 silver.
Yeah, he smiles. This is excellent. Then I'll get work commissioned right away.
Very good.
will the road go from our settlement on the east side of the river?
Well, here's the thing. The fort is on the western side of the river, so it would be more ideal to build the road on the western side of the river, so that we don't have to build a bridge.
Okay, but what if we built a bridge?
Well, it would
There
cost
is a
more
bridge.
gold, and there would be a bridge, yes.
How much money we talking here?
There is a bridge.
Yeah, but it's like a fake bridge. I think it was just like some wood. It wasn't like a built bridge.
If we were to go for a decently sized wooden bridge, it would cost 50 gold. For stone, it would probably be 200.
I'm thinking, Keen, if we built it on east side, we would have pretty good access to the Fey spirits, the forest spirits. And people who will be going through inevitably to see them will have better access than if they had to go on the west side of the river to the fort and then be like trying to look where it is. So I think it would be better if we just paid for the bridge.
How much better would a wooden bridge be than the existing bridge?
They would build like a proper 10-foot wide one, whereas the existing one is like a rickety 3 to 5 foot one.
Okay.
So two units of soldiers, 2 soldiers could cross at a time easily.
Alright. I'm gonna mark down 50 gold for a new wooden
You
bridge.
mean 500 silver?
Don't have it.
No,
Oh, shit.
we can get rid of the copper for real.
It's a lot of copper.
Is that 5,000 copper?
Yes.
We do have 5,000.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, we still have 5,000 copper.
For a bridge, that's a bargain.
Awesome. Where are you going to put the bridge?
Let's see.
I'll just bring you back to the fake hard map.
Okay, that's very good. Okay. So, let's see. Will the road go straight over here?
So the road would just follow the river. That's a good
Will it go
point.
around here?
I mean, for 200, it can go either way. The way Thomas was thinking was just boom, with the bridge. It could definitely try to just go straight, but there might be difficulties, and generally speaking, it's nice to follow rivers.
Right.
Yeah, it should probably be along the river.
Is there any advantage to building the bridge where the old bridge was, or no?
No, it would have to be cleared out.
So that's the disadvantage?
Yep.
It would
Okay.
cost more to demolish the old one.
Let me do an estimate. So if there's a road that just went straight to the fort, and if you were to like pay a ranger or something, it'd be so and so miles. It wouldn't go near Flump. It was to go wide and around. It would be twice as long, though it would open up the possibility of maybe settling along the river. It's the only thing.
I think it should be.
Settling along the river?
Yes, well, you don't think your settlements are going to be the only ones to exist in the Badlands, right? You have to think about the future as well.
Or would the road prevent them settling?
No, the road would be conducive to that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it would be good to have it around the river because then it's a nice view for a nice little walk, and then it goes close but not right to Flump, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And the bridge I would put on this side over here. Like
Let me
this.
look. Okay, near the fort. Gotcha. It's acceptable.
I don't know what color to use. What are you thinking?
That's pretty much what I was thinking.
And we'll leave the
Road
little
following
bridge.
the river, and then a bridge, like right there.
Yeah, I'll mark it on my map. The path of the road. And the road will go through your settlement as well.
Yep.
Which,
Through our settlement?
yeah, through your settlement.
Do we have to mark that on our map?
I mean, you get the opportunity to.
Oh god. Alright.
How do you think people are going to get around our settlement? By just
Do you want them to not go through your settlement?
Do you want people just to walk in the dirt?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, this is Fagard. We have grass. We're not man-made buildings and stuff yet.
What do you think all of our buildings are?
I don't talk about them. Anyway, I guess... What is that?
What is what?
How wide is it? Is it 1 square wide?
The road would probably be at least 2 squares wide.
Ugh! My heart. Oh, okay. Well, if there's gonna be a road, it better go by the tavern, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, if need be, they could just start the road, I guess slightly off screen, or have it go around Fagard, thus preventing all traffic from going into Fagard.
Well, we can see where the road leads to Fagard on the south screen.
Yeah,
Like, you see that, Mari?
Where?
a little bit
On the
over
bottom of
here.
the screen
Oh,
where
this?
it's up.
Yeah, that's good, because then it comes in here, and then we have our trading post there, right?
Yep.
Yep. So,
Okay.
where's the route gonna be? Looks like it kind of has to go near the lake. So maybe
Yeah.
like, boom.
Yeah. Do like
This
this,
is not gonna make it really ugly.
and then this is like the trade post right here.
And just draw a route that you think would not be ugly.
Kind of like up
For
around.
200 gold, they can also go through the forest, for the record. So you're not
Oh,
limited by
they're
that.
Oh.
going through the forest.
Okay.
They're going through the forest. But I do think maybe... What if the road...
What do you mean going through the forest? We
Like,
wanted
you
to
could-
lead to the tavern.
You could chunk, it could literally be like this if you wanted. Right.
What about the trade post?
Okay, what if it goes... Wait, where's the trade post? Is it the first building? It is. Okay.
Can we have like a little bit of road to over here and do this?
Do people come into our trade post / carpenter to do business or anything like
Yeah, people are coming. Just walking along the grass.
Where do you think the income's from?
I don't freaking know how that works. Maybe they have an online business. What do I know?
Okay, so you want the road to curve around the forest, basically? Go like this? It can't go through this giant rock. We'll have to go around that, for the record.
Can you go in between these two or no?
In between these two what?
The
Yeah, it can do
rock
that.
and the
It can like wrap
lodge.
around the hunting lodge. Be like a
Okay.
point of squeezing. It would maybe think of like going like up above the hunting lodge.
Hold on. I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking, could they build like a little bit of a road right here? So then we can like put
They're
more
not building
businesses
next to
on both
road.
sides
That's your prerogative.
thing. Okay.
That's a one road, Marty. Oh, don't delete it. I'm gonna draw the road right now.
I didn't mean to. I was just I'm trying to remove some of this stuff.
Yep, fair
And
enough.
then if it's not gonna be going over there, I think you can just go straight. Nah. Let it curve a little bit towards the trade post and then up here to the tavern. And then get the frick out of our place over there.
Sounds good.
And
So
then
which line?
Eventually, Keen, maybe we should do a little thing here.
Yeah, which line is the one? Do I just center it on both of these lines? I see
I
two
think I'll
lines.
just, like,
Okay.
there you go.
All right.
Is that good, Keen?
Yeah, that's good.
I will begin.
But Keen? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
No, is there any last details, adjustments?
Like that.
Okay. Keep that in mind. So, why don't you guys RP a little bit or whatever while I'm slowly building this road. And bear in mind, this road is not like existing yet. It will exist in like a month or so. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe it'll exist by the next settlement turn. This part of the road, at least.
Say, Layla, what do you think about setting a speed limit for them going through the road in Fagard?
Yes, they should put a very, very, very small speed limit so they have to look at our beautiful tavern.
Of course, of course.
I don't know why, but like the thought of having a road in our settlement is making me want to die. But maybe it'll bring in people. Who knows? Okay.
You think Strawberry can be like one of Fagard's main attractions, like the retired adventurer donkey?
Yeah, she's
That
very
has
cool.
gone on many dangerous adventures and survived.
Yep. She will keep surviving because she's retired. And no bird is
Surviving
going to
forever.
come and sweep her up. Our mill looks really cute.
Thank you.
Our mill is the greatest mill around.
So, like, are our workers gonna be doing this work? Or I assume that they're gonna be bringing in workers since we're paying so much?
Yeah, they have their own road workers.
Okay.
Nice.
Good. Good.
Thank goodness.
What do you think we should build next, Keen? A bakery, maybe?
I like the idea of a bakery. Once I hear back from my mother, I'd like to start trying to domesticate bees to have honey.
Okay.
The honey would, of course, be a very good thing to have with a bakery as well as to make mead for the tavern.
Yes, I can just smell the letter from Navarra. It's so close. I will soon be hearing from her as well. She's supposed to be doing something with the fruit. I forgot what though. Maybe we should start now that we have a tavern, we need to hire a guard.
Yeah.
Or maybe we should wait until this road is done. Hire a guard and teach him how to like do little tours over to Flump. And then the people can stay in the tavern. And yeah.
Sure.
True.
You'll get much tourism. Bayguard will be most beautiful settlement in the Badlands.
Except for this road, which I detest. But whatever. And the stupid farm. We're going to get rid of it.
You're such a hater.
Unless we maybe like do flowers like in the Netherlands or something with a mill right there on the hill, that would be pretty. Otherwise, no. It would be.
I mean, if we could build out the farm moorings on the areas of the farm that are closer to town, be growing flowers so that the farm looks beautiful.
Oh man, this is a very hideous road.
Yeah. Our settlement is currently crying because we have our road in the middle of it. But maybe that's what it needs, you know, a road in the heart of it to bring people forward.
Of course.
Unite them.
Yeah, let's see without the purple lines. I'll delete these.
Spread the good word of Fulham, our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I mean, I think we have like a central point now where we can base more buildings around.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
What if you guys did this, so square, instead of the diagonal?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Could be done.
So it would look like,
Yeah.
I think it's one square out. And then I'll just
that'll be
hide
okay.
these on the GM layer. So, you know, imagine it connects. Or I guess I can just do that manually. Boop.
That makes sense, actually, yeah.
Yeah, this would be good.
Yeah, so the right angle.
Yeah.
All right.
Question.
Yeah.
If we had the road go down here, would it kind of like get rid of this kind of bump thingy so people could easily get down?
What do you mean?
Like
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, could do that.
What
It
do you
would.
think about that?
It would get rid of the bump.
So our road could connect us to the beach, you mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like it would go like this.
Well, you wouldn't go back up because it would hit the tanner. It would just follow along here, right?
Yeah, and start following the water.
Yeah. Do you want the road to be that?
I think so, because it would be a very convenient way to get on the beach instead of having to like
Yeah.
throw yourself down the hill.
Yeah, crawling down the hill.
Yeah. Might as well get our money's worth while we're doing this.
Yep. And I'll do a slightly different color for the road on the beach.
Yeah. Sorry to make you do all this.
It's all good. So then the beach road
It's a little sad for our beachfront property, but it's a little necessary, you know?
Yeah. Beachfront properties will need a road to connect them.
What the frick are we even gonna put on the beach, though?
Gotta put a fishing hut somewhere.
Ew. A fishing hut?
Yeah.
God dang. Where's the hotel? The 5-star resort.
Where's the hotel?
The Hydra Hotel.
Where's the fish hotel?
Yeah, it's probably the ugliest way I could have drawn that road to make it slightly skinnier.
We're like trying to get a settlement up and running. You're just so concerned with prime real estate and beachfront properties.
Well, you'll thank me when we're swimming in money. From
Yeah,
our
not in the
beachfront
lake.
properties.
It's dangerous.
Not in the lake. Too dangerous.
So why do we want beachfront property if the lake is dangerous?
Just look at it. You gotta go in.
Hmm.
And if you want to go in, that's your problem. I didn't know you did. I'm sorry. It's very important work.
Yep, all the road on this lower bit will be pink. I
Yep.
think that will make it look semi-cohesive.
Middle of a pink road.
There we go. What do you think of that?
That works. It's good.
Indeed.
It's less hideous than the diagonal through.
Yeah.
And it saves you the energy of building roads. So now you just have one to build everything on.
And tavern in the middle of everything.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome actually.
Pretty awesome indeed.
So what now? You get the road drafted up with Thomas. He will,
Is Thomas angry with how many revisions we've done on the road?
no, he seems to have expected as much.
Very good.
He will make a comment like, oh, it's kind of interesting you guys didn't already have a road. We could have just built off of.
We're Fey people, okay? We don't need roads. That's for you guys, because you don't know how to work without roads, okay?
He'll shrug. Say, sounds very inefficient.
So, how long is it gonna take to build this road?
Probably a month, maybe more. But the part in your settlement will be done within weeks. A week or two.
Okay.
Very good. Looking forward to having a road finally coming through our settlement. Being able to connect everything will be nice. Also, having a road up north will be quite convenient as well, since we travel up so much.
Yeah, he nods.
So is that all for this? You'll organize everything? Everybody that needs to come over. Alright, cool.
Very good.
I'll do everything else.
That's
Very
great. Do we need to escort you or back or?
Assuming you don't have any guardsmen, it would be appropriate for you to escort me back to Fort Huntsman.
Alright, we'll escort you back.
I'm gonna stay here and wait for Flump to see if he comes back with any results.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
I
Keen.
will escort Thomas back to Fort Hudson.
Okay.
Oh, can you check the board while you're there, Keen?
Sure.
I'm just curious.
I'll check the board.
Yeah, so Layla, you will get a reply, or Flump will check in and say that, I don't know, roll for me a d20 for Flump success. See how successful he is.
Oh my god.
Low is good, right?
He says, oh yeah, it'll take a little while, but with the river spirit's help, be able to drain the water into the water table. It'll take a little while though. It has to creep through the cracks in the stone.
Okay. How long do you think?
I don't know. I don't keep track of days like you guys do.
That's fair.
Well, we appreciate your help, Flump, or am I
You're not
gone now?
there. You're gone.
I'm gone. You appreciate his help.
Yeah, thank you for asking them.
Yeah, of course.
Well, Keen went to escort that weird guy.
Yeah,
So
who
we
was
go
that
hang
guy?
out at- I don't know, some weird dude.
Seemed kind of important. Vaguely.
Yeah, I think he thinks so. He's gonna help us get people into this and build some stuff, and yeah. I don't know.
Right. It's like a builder.
He's like an engineer. I think that's why he's so stuck up.
Flump nods thoughtfully. Keen, you arrive at Port Huntsman. Thomas says his goodbyes. You check the bounty board.
Yes.
You'll see 2 bounties.
Okay.
One of them has a picture and the other one does not. Which one you check first?
I will check the one without the picture first.
Yep, you see it is a projected difficulty class of B to A. It is a bounty for a powerful demon that has been spotted in the Badlands. They're blue, big blade on their back.
Uh-huh.
The
Does
bounty
that have any other description?
no, just horns. Humanoid, blue, sword on their back. Bounty is to basically get this creature's demon crystal and like bring it back to the fort where it can get evaluated. Very dangerous, suspected to be of powerful demon clan.
Does it state where I could find this demon?
They're just spotted in the Badlands.
I wonder who that is.
Oh, 9 feet tall.
Right.
Or large sized, I would probably say.
Who posts these bounties?
Who are you asking?
Does Keen know who posts these bounties, or do people like label the bounties?
They don't label it. I think it depends. Like some bounties are posted via like civilians with the approval of the fort, but as far as you know, the fort posts the bounties. Like, a lot of these bounties are, like, complaints that, like, villages would have, which they bring to the fort. Or, like, the fort sees a patrol, or a fort patrol sees, like, a dangerous monster that they don't want to handle, so they put up the bounty.
I have a couple of different options here. I kind of have the feeling that if I went to, like, Captain Remfrey or something and tried to tell him that this demon is actually friendly, things might not go over well.
That is highly possible. It's kind of, like, illegal to collaborate with demons.
Yeah.
Oh shit. We're doing a crime?
What did you think people like demons?
Well, no, but I didn't know it was freaking illegal. Like, FBI gonna come to my door and be like, you talking to Balgax or what?
Well, most of the demons, like, everyone's interaction with them is they come out of portals and then steal shit and then run back into the portals.
Can I take the bounty off the board with me?
You could. That would, like,
Would
signify that you're, like, doing the bounty, though.
Yeah. But technically that's not an issue, right? Like,
Yeah.
it could take me a very long time to do the bounty. Maybe I never run into this demon, right?
True.
I'm taking the bounty.
You take the bounty.
I will check the other bounty.
So the other bounty is to track down and capture and bring back an ex-adventurer, an A-class adventurer who is guilty of tax evasion.
He's doing tax evasion?
Oh my god.
Yep. A-class adventurer, the magic cloak. However, their last sighting was, at this point, I think literally over a week ago. Maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Magic cloak?
They were spotted fleeing into the Badlands.
Oh my god. Do you think Aldrich is evading taxes?
No, this guy is like a great sword user. Get it?
Oh. When I heard magic cloak, I was like, magic guy. That's funny. That sounds like fun.
I'm not gonna take that bounty. A-class would, like, murder us, no?
A-class adventurers are like the top adventurers in the kingdom, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're the top adventurers too, because they don't got good adventures.
I mean, Mari, think of it this way, right? The bounty that I'm thinking right now may very well be Balgax is B to A. Meaning an A-class adventurer would be potentially stronger than Balgax.
Yeah, but what if we don't try to take him in and just be like, hey, how did you evade tax?
Yeah,
You did a bad job.
I don't think that's gonna work. Like, hey man, so what if you just, like, paid your taxes? Then we die.
Yeah, true.
It's like,
It's fine.
give us tips on how to evade taxes, man who got caught.
That's true. You're pretty bad at your craft, I guess.
Let's be like, so how do you know I'm evading taxes? Why are you here? It's like, no reason.
Prepared to die. Alright. Besides, who the frick are we? The US government? I don't give a fuck if he's evading taxes. Let the man live.
Let him go.
Let him evade.
Let him evade.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Not my problem. Yeah. So I will take the bounty that might be Balgax, and I will head back.
Alright, we do so. Arrive back in Fagard, where there's not a road on screen right now. Well, it's on screen, but it's not in reality yet. Still just grass there. You guys are all just walking around on grass.
As God intended.
What does the party do
We
next?
do love our grass.
What's it look like when Keen comes back?
Well, technically, I think I'm not even there. I'm still with Flump. Like, we were gonna go chill at his place.
Well, Flump is busy helping with the water.
You've been chilling with Flump for like 4 days.
I'm gonna go chill at Flump's shrine and just protect it, and also keep building my treehouse.
Cool.
Okay. Do I know this?
I'd assume I would have told you that I'm gonna be with Flump, or you would go back up there, you know?
Okay.
Alright, Keen, you come back. You arrive riding on your dog.
Yep.
God,
Don't laugh.
I'm sorry.
Dog.
I remember when it was supposed to be a majestic steed, and now it's a dog.
He is a majestic steed.
Sorry, my bad.
Have you seen how long his fur is?
Bulky.
Are we?
Might be more accurate.
Did Keen find me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm heading that way anyway because we're getting all of our stuff done right now. So onward to the next thing, which is to try and establish communications with the Forest Lord.
Yeah, we can just go north of the river, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it takes. So it's 1,200 feet. Trying to think of how long it takes. I think it takes like 4 minutes to walk through town. Some
Nice.
shit.
That's not good. We need to get more land.
It's a small town,
Yeah.
okay? It's not
Get
good
even more
small town
territory.
vibes.
We need
Look, if
more
you-
territory.
If you fill out this map, I'll make a new map that is adjacent to this map.
That can
course.
just be our farmland.
Yeah, the remote farmland map. Be like the Rune Factory. It's just a map that is 100% farms.
Yeah.
This place should have enough room to fit like dozens of buildings, though. So,
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Just have to make it pretty, you know?
just have to chop this forest out of the way and set up some grids, some giant American square grids.
Oh no, not American.
Look, as long as there's like a
You're gonna
train
start-
system, it'll be fine.
You're gonna start taxing us too. I don't even know if we're evading taxes or not. I don't even know what's going on.
The United States of Faymerica.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this corner doesn't really set up for a good square grid. Like one square, yeah. Multiple squares. Guess one could be over here in front of the lake.
No, squares are too squarey. We're gonna have some weird shit going on.
Yeah, you're gonna do like the European special where you just have roads just fucking wind like a snake.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
the European special, baby.
Those roads are 1 billion years old. They didn't think of shit. They just did it as they went.
Look, America built their roads based off of Roman roads, okay? So the Europeans, they could have thought of grids, but they're too degenerate, unfortunately.
Bruh, you guys' roads are like bigger than our cities, be for real. Like, you can fit like 2 European cities in the width of your one road. That shit is wild.
Yeah, that helps with the traffic. Got more lanes for more cars. Just got to
I
keep
don't know
building
why,
lanes.
but like, why you guys have so much traffic is because you don't have like any public transport for real.
That is true.
Kinda. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Pretty much,
European.
you're
Can't
like
relate.
far down the part of the states.
Look, all it's gonna
Can't
take,
relate.
all it's gonna take is like a couple good leaders, and then we're gonna have no traffic and big roads.
Amazing.
True. Then you can start building apartments on the roads because they're so fucking big.
Mhm.
Can you imagine someone trying to run for office based on like, I'm going to fix traffic?
Dude,
This country has a problem.
people would love that. It's a non-partisan or bipartisan issue. Fixing the fucking traffic.
Maybe.
Well, you
I
guys
don't
aren't
know.
gonna
Maybe
let-
they just haven't thought of it yet.
You're not gonna let Elon Musk drill into the fucking earth and make.
Yeah, but hear me out.
That
What if
plan
the
is very bad.
what if the other candidate just like called the candidate that's calling for fixing traffic racist? He would like win immediately.
It definitely would be the Democrats trying to fix the roads, okay? For the record. So, you know, the other candidate would be calling them groomers instead.
Probably.
Road
Are we
groomer.
democratic at Fayguard?
No, you guys, the bailiff is basically just controlling everything. Kind of.
Bailiff, are you democratic?
No, he wasn't elected, he was
You
appointed.
guys don't get to say shit.
Well, fuck.
I'm a tyrant. This is a dictatorship. Good luck.
It's kind of like Ancapistan in its own way as well. You basically just leave for weeks, just let the settlement do whatever it wants.
Yeah, we don't have any actual power here.
The
Like,
dictator is leaving on an adventure. Good luck, idiots.
Yeah. Manage your own shit.
running this shithole.
We're
Bye.
building shit. I mean, you're actually more like a slumlord. Like, everyone's just paying taxes to you, basically.
For real, and for what? We don't even feed them good food. We just grow wheat and then we export it. Like, what are we doing? Like, Brett munching on grass outside when he come home.
Yeah, look at what's happening. We're cutting down the grass that they're eating for a road. They're gonna starve now.
Bro, we're horrible. And the fucking Hydra is eating all the fish, and then when it eats all the fish, it's gonna eat the people too. Like, what the fuck?
That's why you gotta kill the Hydra.
The laborers are like crawling around the ground, just totally decrepit and in despair. Like, please,
No, build me a tavern.
please. I'm hungry and like build a tavern, peasant.
Jesus Christ. We need to improve our conditions.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Oh my god.
have, like,
Are you gonna be
pizza
importing
machine.
more food, actually, come to think of it?
I mean, all we have is wheat that we're exporting now. Our
Yeah.
farm does nothing.
The farm would actually provide 0. Oof. Well, that's a next month issue.
We do have the hunting lodge providing some meat, I guess.
Yeah, it's true. Squirrels,
We can
boars.
roast some stuff.
Grass and squirrels. Like, this is.
Squirrel fry.
That sounds cool, man.
Maybe you should, like. Oops. Maybe you should resign.
Like connecting, or we're like collecting, you know, some nuts and seeds and shit too. Okay, we're foraging.
So you meet up at Flump's Shrine.
Yes.
Mhm.
Layla's there. Probably with her horse, maybe. Actually, no. The horse can't off-road good.
Yeah, without the horse. The horse is chilling with Strawberry.
I guess you could just slowly go through the forest with the horse if you wanted to have the horse.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of need the horse to go north.
It really
sure.
saved
Also,
you against the Cyclops guys.
True, I will take my horse, you're right. I want to just leave the big horn in the coffers.
Okay. Just make
Is
sure
there an
you...
herbalism kit in the coffers?
Question mark.
Oh, I'm
Make
gonna
sure
take
you
that with me.
put that in the coffers and note its weight. It won't fit into any of the boxes, by the way. It's just gonna have to sit in the tent or in the gold box.
It was 30 pounds, right?
It
This
was
is 40
40.
pounds. Yeah.
Mm.
40
I'm
pound
taking
tusk.
this herbalism kit with me.
Why?
So no. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
So where are you guys traveling?
We are traveling north. It's time to establish communications with the Forest Lord. We are expert negotiators.
Or like talk to some other stuff and kill stuff or something. That would be good too.
Sure, we can fast forward some of the travel. You guys will basically just follow the river up, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Like this.
Yep.
You can arrive at the stone furniture fort.
Nice.
Which, let me look. Do I have that on the map? I feel like I should bring it up just so you guys can look at it.
So, since we met up at Flump, I'm just going to double check with Flump like before we go. So, Flump, you said if we just follow the river north, we'll run into the Forest Lord?
Yeah. You'll see like this hill, some steps, just like from the river. That's where you gotta go.
Alright. Well, wish us luck. We're going to go
Good
attempt
luck.
to talk to the Forest Lord. Thank you.
Have we done 3 points of interest beyond Bramblewood yet?
Yeah. The stone furniture fort, the Fat Boy camp, and Dinar's Tower is 3.
True.
Does those all count?
Why not?
Okay.
Probably. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Because it said scout. So does that count for Dinar's Tower? I guess it does since we went in there.
Bro, where the fuck? Did I just draw the map? I think I might have just drawn the map. Well, whatever. You know what the fort looks like. It's a small fort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Small stone fort. Somewhere. I'll figure it out later.
Alright.
What are you guys doing?
Do we need to rest or can we keep going?
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Are we
You
gonna
can
have
keep
to
going.
probably set up camp soon?
You've already set up camp a couple times by now.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
just fast forwarding to the interesting bits.
I see, I see.
Excellent. Let's keep going up.
We will follow the river north.
You continue to follow it. So at this point, it has been approximately 3 days travel.
But then,
You're traveling through the flower biome. You can see everywhere it's just covered in garish amounts of flowers.
I would like to gather like a bunch of seeds while we're, I don't know, maybe resting when I wake up or whatever, because I sleep only a little. Maybe use my herbalism kit to help gather some seeds and stuff.
Yeah. You don't have herbalism proficiency, right?
No.
But you also, like, you technically have alchemy kit, but you aren't really, like, using it or anything like that. That never has come up. Right?
Did I buy it?
I don't know if you even bought it.
I've been trying to get one, but it was kind of expensive, I thought, so I never got it.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
expensive.
I'll have to save up for that. We're broke.
So you will, can you give me a d20 roll?
You go ahead.
Me?
Mhm.
Let's see.
Okay.
7.
Yep, you're just traveling along the river. This day, you don't really encounter anybody. You will see, like, on the opposite side of the river in the distance, like, the moth creatures just, like, doing stuff.
Horrible little things.
Just, like, flying around. Drinking from the trees, question mark? You'll see them from time to time, and they will definitely, like, watch you as you pass. But they don't seem to get close today. Guys make camp in the flower biome. Are flower seeds easy to find? Is this like an automatic thing? Could you
I
in
guess
real
it
life
depends what
just
kind
grab?
of flower. Like, you can grab a bunch of flowers and then dry them, and some of them will, like, have seeds in them. But it depends, I think, what kind of flower it is.
See, flower seeds can be found in the fruit that develops from the ovary of a flower after pollen reaches it. I think they're on the flowers. They're within the flower. Okay.
I know this one person was gathering a bunch of wildflowers and drying them and then, like, getting seeds out of them and, like, just planting them all around. So
I imagine it's pretty simple. You can get as many as you want. This place is covered in flowers.
I'm gonna just keep filling my special magic bag with flowers.
You do so. This next day, can you give me another d20 roll?
Let's see. 6.
Yep, you again will see the moth creatures in the distance observing you. Getting a little closer today, but still out of reach.
Layla, do you think they're angry about last time?
I don't know, but if they come any closer, I'm gonna start trying to scare them. It was their own fault. Their magic was stupid. They should have killed me if they didn't want me to kill them.
I suppose so.
You can actually see at this point to your west, mushrooms in the distance. See, this part of the biome is skinnier.
Oh.
And you eventually
Mushrooms.
see on the opposite side of the river a sort of hill where there are stairs cut into it.
Opposite side of the river.
Yep.
And that's awesome. I love the opposite side of the river.
So what do you do?
What was the last time we saw a crossing?
It's been a while. This part of the river is like thicker.
Can my horse walk through it?
Yeah, horses can swim.
Can I swim?
It's kind of dangerous to cross a river, though. How wide is the river, Torb?
It is probably like 30, 40 feet. So
Okay. Does the current look very strong?
no.
No. All right.
I'm gonna try to put my hand in the river, see if anything tries to bite me.
It's cold. It's very cold, but nothing bites you.
I'm gonna try to travel a little bit further north, maybe just like, I don't know, 5-minute walk or so, try and see if I can see a crossing in the distance.
Sure, roll for me a luck check.
Okay.
High is good.
Nah. Damn it.
No crossings in the immediate vicinity.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go swim over with my horse.
Alright.
Alright. You go into the river. Horse begins paddling. You swim to the other side.
I'm gonna be swimming with my dog as well.
Yep. You do so as well. Get to the other side. The dog looks skinny now. It begins shaking, and water just goes literally everywhere.
No.
Gets all over your armor. Now smell like wet dog.
Why? Why did this have to happen?
What do you mean this is good? That's the good stuff.
You find yourselves at the base of a large hill.
Yeah.
Just gonna doodle what you see, basically. It's like,
Okay.
and there is like earth and stone steps just sort of carved into it. They go all the way up. It's a bunch of flowery trees all around that sort of like obscure your vision. Just growing
Alright,
up
Layla,
and
I think
along
this
the
is
hill.
it.
And there are two like little stone pillars at the base.
Are you ready to meet the forest lord?
Probably.
Alright, let's go. I start making my way over and ascending the steps.
Yep. Are you doing this on dogback? Are you walking up?
I'm going to walk up with the dog walking up with me.
Great. What about you, Layla? What are you doing?
Oh, same thing. I'll just lead the dog, not the dog, the horse with me.
You lead the horse. Guys will pass by trees. Plural trees. When you're about halfway up, you will see like more signs of building. Trying to think of what you would see and when. I'll just describe what you see at the top, because I think that is simpler.
Okay.
So at the top, you will see that there is like a little like flatter area. There is 2 buildings.
Okay.
I believe there might just be the one building, actually. Yeah, no, there is the one building. Sorry, I got my places mixed up.
Okay.
One building on the side, which looks like a sort of rickety old wooden building with a tile roof.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is this like massive, like broken tree trunk that is just chilling. And there is like stone steps leading up to it and a like, I want to say like a 4-foot tall doorway just like carved into the trunk.
Okay.
Roll for me a d20 to see if anyone is out and about right now.
Okay.
That you can see.
Oh,
Yeah, and you can see that there is a little creature who is sweeping, at least attempting to.
Okay.
It is, I'm just gonna doodle them. It's like,
Sure.
this person's like 3 feet tall or so. They look like they've got like a stone head.
Okay.
But they have like a weird, like, grass poncho
Mhm.
that goes all the way down to their like feet. And they're holding like a human-sized broom that they're trying to sweep with. It's kind of awkward. It's taller
They're
than them.
small.
3
Mm.
feet tall.
That's very cute.
Yep, and you see them sweeping around.
I'm going to call out to them and say, "Greetings. We're here to speak with the Forest Lord. Do you know where we might be able to find them?"
Yeah. Person will kind of absentmindedly keep sweeping.
I'll kind of just walk my way on over to them and sort of lean down and look at them and say, "Hello, can you hear me?"
It'll blink and look over. Say, hello?
I'm here to speak with the Forest Lord. Do you know where I might be able to talk to them?
Oh, yes. 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 The Forest Lord. This is their shrine. They sweep, sweep, sweep.
I see. I'll walk on over to the building. And is there like a visible door to it?
Yeah, there's a visible human-sized door in the building. You can see like a little window as well.
I'll give the door a nice firm knock.
You knock a few times, get no response. What's Layla doing? What's going down?
Oh, I'll go over to the little guy and see if he wants some help sweeping.
Yeah. How do you offer?
Oh, hey, do you want me to help you sweep? I can take this broom and try to help you a little bit.
Oh, yes, I would like help sweeping. It's very hard to hold this broom. It's a corporeal
Yeah.
broom.
It's quite large.
And physical, yes. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes. There used to be humans here to sweep, but not anymore.
Where did they go?
There is a big mist.
Oh. Well, maybe
Was
they'll
a-
return soon.
Turbulent time. Perhaps. A sweep, sweep, sweep.
I'll do some sweeping and I'll ask him, what's your name?
My name is Krokul.
That's a very good name.
Thank you. I like to think it is.
Do you know how we might get a hold of the Forest Lord?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. She is inside her realm. I think. Sometimes she goes. Very often she goes.
What does she do there?
In her realm,
Mm-hmm.
or where she goes.
Well, I suppose both things.
It scratches its stony head. See like a small pebble fall off. Well, I do not follow her when she goes out of the tree.
Out to walk around. I hear she hunts. She sometimes brings stuff back. I try to avoid getting seen when such a thing happens. Inside, she sleeps, she rules, she does all manner of thing a forest lord would. Bathing, etc. Eating. 'Tis a home.
Do you like her?
Sure.
Is there any way for me to reach her right now?
Oh, I don't know if she's sleeping or not. Does not like to be woken up.
Yeah, me either. Okay, I'll just keep helping him sweep.
Gain. No response comes when you knock. What do you do?
I suppose I'll take a look in the window.
Yeah, you can see a old, sort of like abandoned house. Basically, like so there's some furniture, bed. See like a stew pot.
Does it appear as though anyone's home?
You can see a skeleton in there.
I see. I am now going to walk over to the tree.
Yeah, so you can see the tree has this like doorway carved in, but there doesn't seem to be any like handles. And you can see a sort of box like adjacent or in front of the door. Like if the door is here, I'm doing like isometric top down.
Yeah.
And the box would be like here, basically.
Okay.
But the box has like slots. Like this. It's not like an open box.
Okay.
There's slats. Pretty close together in front of it.
I'm going to give the what appears to be a door a bit of a knock as well.
Okay. Yeah, you knock on the wood. It feels just like it's carved wood. You don't get an immediate response.
I'm going to crouch down and take a look at the box. Try and get a better idea of what it may be.
Yeah, the box is like a foot tall. It's got these slats on it. So it looks like stuff could fall in. But only like tiny things.
Okay.
Just drawing it in greater detail. And it's like it looks like it's built out of, well, that's kind of weird. You don't see any like nails or screws or anything. It looks kind of like a similar wood to the tree itself.
I'm going to take a gold piece out of my pocket and drop it in between the slats.
Yeah. The gold coin falls in. Clunks in there.
Does it sound like it's dropping on anything?
It like wood. It feels like, sounds like it's dropping to the bottom of the box.
Okay. Does this box appear easy to open?
No. See no way to open it.
I'm gonna see Keegan fucking with things and be like, I'm not sure we want to mess with things. You know, incur the wrath of the Forest Lord.
Well, I'm trying not to mess with things too much. I'm just trying to see if they're around.
Maybe we should call out for her.
Sure. Going to give give kind of a yell out to say, Forest Lord, are you here? We wish to speak with you.
You get no response. The stone guy will say,
I suppose I could go check.
I would appreciate that.
he walks up. You see, he pushes open the doors to the tree. You can see there is some, like, realm within, question mark. He just walks through the door. The doors slowly begin to shut behind him. They shut. What do you guys do to pass the time?
I'm sweeping.
Alright, you sweep. Gain.
I'm gonna kind of just take a look around. I'm gonna investigate.
Yep. You look around. The area looks vaguely relatively clean, all things considered. You see, like, more of these stone pillars sort of surrounding the area. And obviously this top area has been, like, cobblestoned around, except for the area immediately surrounding the tree, which is grass.
Okay.
After, like, 5 minutes or so, roll for me, like, a d20.
Okay.
Are you doing it or should I?
Yeah, rolling d20.
Okay. You will see the door, or hear, I guess, and then see the door open. You'll see the stone guy, like, just bobble walking back out, sort of extremely casually and slowly. But you'll see another creature behind him, just, like, peering through the door. Is like a rat face, but clearly way fucking bigger than a rat. Right?
Oh god.
You can see it's got, like, little glasses on.
Oh,
Hello.
It peers over in your direction. Says, hello?
Hi, we're looking for the Forest Lord.
It sort of looks around. Says, I thought this area was abandoned.
what do you mean?
All the humans left.
Oh,
Back when
well,
Lord Oakentree died.
Well, humans are slowly coming back. We have a small settlement to the south. We're here to speak with the Forest Lord.
I see. And what gives you right to have audience with the Lord herself?
Well, I suppose we don't necessarily have a right. We have allied ourselves with a couple of the local spirits and
Yeah, which ones?
Flump, Tack, as well as do you remember the horse's name? Silk.
Silk, yeah.
Hmm.
You've also met Finkle Dinkle and Petal.
Yes.
And you spoke to that old crotchy guy.
Yeah.
Finkle Dinkle?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
So out of character. You absolutely did not speak with Finkle Dinkle.
Oh yeah, no, we just know about it.
Why just be lying?
Well,
Wait, we did. Wait, no. Oh no. Flump talked to them. No, we know of them. You know, we didn't speak to them.
I
We
see.
also spoke to a crow guy, but I don't remember his name.
The Kenku came through.
Yes.
He mentioned a meddlesome little elf.
Meddlesome.
Yep, those were his words. Not mine, just for the record.
I must say he's quite rude.
That's all the crows are. Well, she's asleep right now. But you can come on in if you want.
Sure.
Sure.
I'd kind of like to know more about the humans moving in.
Well, that's why we're here. We wanted to establish a form of communication so that we can make sure things go well on both sides.
Well, that's good to hear.
We wanted the humans' reappearance in the region to be somewhat non-disruptive to the existing forest spirits and the nature itself. So we wish to have an audience with the forest lord to try and facilitate that.
Well, honestly, it'd probably be better if you spoke to me about that anyways.
Why is that?
Oh, you know, why don't we talk in the office? My office.
Okay, very well.
Let's go to his office.
So yeah, we'll pull open the doors and sort of beckon you to come on in.
Okay.
Which doors? The ones to the tree?
Yeah.
Yes, the tree doors that are 3 feet tall.
Okay. We're going in.
So you guys, just like duck, describe.
Yeah, I'll just like crawl in.
Leaving the dog and the horse outside.
Yep. You will see that the chamber beyond is actually normal sized.
Okay.
It's just the door that is small.
Okay.
So you can easily like stand back up.
Mhm.
But the rat man is only like 3, maybe 3.5 feet tall or something. You can see this whole chamber that you're in looks as though it is made of wood. Like the same, like it's got like bark walls and sort of like smooth banded bottom. There are furnishings, and you can see like little creatures just like going around. Like cleaning things and stuff. They look like squirrels, rats, and other like small like birds, but bipedal kind of. Actually, they look just like fucking. Imagine a squirrel walking.
I love that.
With its normal squirrel proportions. Stuff. The rat guy just begins like walking casually, and you'll see like the creatures like walking or like watching you guys and whispering to each other.
Are we still in the human realm?
Are you saying that out loud or what?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Oh, no. You are in... welcome to the Feywild. You are in the Feywild. Technically, it's sort of mixed between the two. This is a demi-plane.
I see.
This is very exciting for me.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a little bit mundane for me.
I can imagine.
And we've never been outside of our plane before.
You are you're extra planar travelers now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
See, he continues to walk through the hallways. This whole building seems to like curve like this. And you'll catch glimpses of windows, which look into some sort of interior courtyard.
Okay.
Yep. And there will be doors occasionally, and they're like big, like normal oaken doors, but you can see like little tiny doors of a variety of sizes just like at the bottom of the doors or in the walls nearby.
Yeah.
Or little gaps near the top. There's a variety of creatures. There, you see these little guys who are like 1.5 feet tall that have very like ill-defined faces and no clothing on, and white like fur, just like very short. They look way more humanoid than the squirrels.
Yeah.
Just like slightly different proportions, and they kind of like watch and go on the outer sides of the walls if you guys are walking through the center, right?
Yeah.
You'll see a creature sort of peer out from a room, sort of like surprised. They retreat a little bit, and this is like a 5 foot tall, like black rabbit that is very humanoid.
How cute.
Okay.
And she'll sort of call out as you guys are passing. Who are these people? The rat guy will say, visitors from the human realm.
Hello.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
She'll sort of open the door, coming out a little bit, give a curtsy. It's nice to meet you, visitors.
It's nice to meet you as well.
What brings you here?
Well, we're trying to facilitate the good relationship between humans and the Fae spirits.
Oh, that's very admirable.
Thank you.
Well, you
Humans are moving back into the Badlands, you see.
have
We
my
want
best
things to go
wishes.
well.
Let's see.
Thank you. Do you also visit our plane?
Oh, from time to time when I'm sent on errands, I will. My duties now are different from back then. I have less of an opportunity to. You'll see the rat guy sort of fold his arms, start like tapping his foot.
Alright, we must be going.
The rat man nods. The black rabbit will protest slightly. Well, they're the first visitors in a long time. They should be treated well, right? They can't just go straight to business. Maybe they should speak to Chalk, get a little food.
I wouldn't turn down hospitality.
The rat man will sigh and say, I'll tell Chalk to get something cooking, then it'll take a little while anyways. She'll nod and start walking past you guys the other direction.
Okay.
The rat will keep walking. And sort of, if this is like a donut, then like on the opposite side of the donut, he'll come to a door.
Okay.
It is one of those like multi-tiered doors, but he'll walk through the 3 foot tall door.
Okay, so Well, he goes through the door, and we get like a little second while he's not like in earshot. I'm gonna like elbow Keen real hard and be like, "Don't eat the food."
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll follow.
You see an office with big stacks of papers, just like all over the place. It is very messy. There are some stools of varying sizes in front of his desk, and some tiny stools on his desk. See the rat? The rat with his little vest and glasses sits just on some stool of his own that he like adjusts forwards. And he slouches
Nice
in.
office.
Thank you. Existed for a while. Lord Oakentree grew it himself.
Very impressive.
Yeah, it is. It was. It still is. Might not be as extravagant as Alabaster's Realm or any other manner of lord, but the harmony is nice. Something I appreciate. Well, please tell me more. Tell me more about the resettling.
Oh, well. You see, the crown in the human realm wishes there to be a resettlement of the region. I'm not sure if the forest spirits and the Fae in general keep track of, I suppose, the miasma that was covering these badlands, but it has subsided, and humans are attempting to come back and potentially resettle these lands despite the dangers that lie within them. And we, as I suppose, we and our settlement have kind of made it our mission to make this resettling happen within a harmony with the existing forest spirits and, I guess you could say, the natural powers that be. We don't want to create any additional enemies, if you will.
Why'd you word it that way, that last bit?
As I said, the lands are filled with many dangers.
You just view the Fae as threats, potential threats, neighbors.
Friends.
We do not view the Fae as threats.
He just made it sound like we do, but we do not. We've been very good friends with the Fae spirits near us.
Friends?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to say is I don't want the Fae to view us as danger either.
It's very human of you. I don't suppose you have any stock who worships the old ways, worships nature, worships us with you.
Oh,
Well, you see, I am actually a paladin that has taken the Oath of the Ancients, so there's a reason I have a vested interest in this.
Wow, it sounds like you have vested interest in our friendship, not piety or anything like that.
I would say it's more than just friendship.
out of character, my character is worshipping the forest gods, right? Because that's like
Yeah.
the nature thing.
The
Okay.
moon god is like one of the major ones.
Okay. Yes, I worship the moon god.
Okay. I can work with that, I suppose.
He's like taking notes, like,
That's funny. It is actually in my plan to hopefully build a church. A place of worship to the moon god in our settlement.
That'd be pretty nice. How dedicated are you to this task? Not of the Church of the Harmony task.
Very dedicated. I'd say that is one of our core values.
I would say that if I were to fail this task, then I would be failing my oath as well.
I see. Well, there's definitely things you could help us with. Help me with, at least.
What might that be?
We're a little... And then you hear like a knock at the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll sort of look annoyedly past you. It says, yes, trying to have a meeting here. And you'll see the rabbit open the door. Like the food? The food is cooked. And the rabbit
Oh, thank you.
sigh and like get out of his stool, start walking towards the door. Well, I suppose I'm giving you guys a tour.
Well, we appreciate it.
So he'll go out the door.
You follow him?
And you will go... Like, if this was a clock, it would be like the, like 4 p.m. position, basically, of the tree.
Okay.
The tree fortress thing. The building. Where there is, like, a common quarters where you can see, like, fae of... I'd say a variety. It's mostly like these tiny fae who are just, like, eating at the table. There is some plates for you guys and the rat man. You will sit and begin eating.
How many like creatures are there around us? And are they all paying attention to us?
There's like in this room right now, maybe like 12. It's like a few of the bigger ones, and then just like a bunch of like tiny ones.
Is there cutlery?
Yeah, but it's all
That's a good
wooden.
question.
Is the food already there?
Yep.
What does it look like?
It is a noodle dish with vegetables and some sort of sauce, like a brown sauce.
I want to say thank you for the meal. May we sit?
Yes, of course. This isn't exactly a formal location.
I'll take a seat and I'll kind of take a look at the food,
Yeah, it's the same dish.
glance at Layla, kind of ask the rat man, Is it safe for humans to eat fey food?
Yeah, in this circumstance. In fact, I'd be a little offended if you didn't eat the food, considering I had to walk all the way here for it.
Of course.
I don't know what
All
courts
right, we
you
will.
are accustomed to hanging around. Think I'm
Alright,
tricking you?
Let's dig in.
Okay. I'm going to just kind of like play with it. I'm like, so, what do you think about the church? Do you think we should put some? Do you think we should do that quickly, or would that be good for you?
Wow. I'm a member of Lady Char's court, so it does not matter as much to me. Like, technically speaking, she definitely probably belongs in the Lady of the Moon's court. At least she should be, considering what she is, but Lord Oakentree was member of the Sun Court. It's a little bit ambiguous. The rulership has changed recently, after all.
Okay.
We're all just trying to figure out our places here now.
I see.
Makes sense.
Alright, Kane, are you eating? Or are you also playing with food?
I'm gonna start eating.
Okay, so is he like just looking around, looking at me the entire time? What is he doing?
He's maintaining eye contact with whoever's like talking at the moment.
Does he look down at any point when he's eating or something?
Occasionally, yeah. Just like make sure he's not like slinging food everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like when I notice him looking away, I'm gonna try to like grab a fistful of the food and like shove it in my bag.
Alright, give me like a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Shovel some noodles into like your bag. Purse noodles.
Wait. Hold on. How does this work again? Oh. Do you think this is good enough or should I reroll? Keen, what do you think?
It's exactly
If I
average.
reroll and get worse, I have to take it.
It doesn't say pick the better?
No.
Oh. Well, there's like
Yeah.
at least a 50%, no, there's literally a 50% chance you roll better and a 45% chance you roll like worse.
Wait, but it says when you make an ability check that fails. I don't know if this failed or not.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is complicated.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like a fail or success type ability check.
Yeah, this doesn't really seem like it. It's just about how good it
Yeah,
is
there's
at
like
being
degrees
simple.
of success and failures, right?
This is probably more for like different things, maybe.
If you rolled a natural one, you would have like accidentally flung it like onto his face.
But I didn't.
No.
Of course.
I'd let you reroll it or not. It's up to you. This is not a pass-fail
I'll
type
just-
situation.
I'll just leave it.
With 10, the guy's not being super duper attentive to the food. So you'll see him like turn around at some point to like pester some other spirit who has like stepped out of line or like dropped something. That's your window. You grab a handful of the food and put it in your bag. You will see that some of the little creatures probably have seen you do this, though. But the Ramian.
I'll turn around to the ones that like have seen me and be like mouthing leftovers, you know.
Yeah, you can see them immediately, like, gossiping.
They're like, she's fucking nuts.
Dude, it's even funnier that a squirrel saying that. Yep, so the rat guy will say, I don't feel any strong feelings about the church thing. No.
Okay.
In fact, it's getting noisy in here. You guys need to get out. Shoo! Shoo! He says. Starts waving away the other creatures. They begin to get out. Ah, peace at last. Look, I'm going to be straightforward with you. Even though it seems like you don't trust me, he says, looking at you, Layla. We're a little bit understaffed here, and there's other problems that have come up with change in leadership.
Yeah.
That is something that would actually help me if that is something you're looking to do. Perhaps finding other Fae who would be willing to attend Lady Char's court.
We could do that.
That would be helpful. Something I would appreciate, at least. I don't know if Lady Char would see it the same way. Huh?
I think that's certainly something we could try to help with.
Yes, especially any roaming Fae. It would be very nice.
Let's see.
It's going to be harder to convince one with the shrine that's pre-existing. Yes?
Right.
What's the likelihood of talking to Lady Char today?
Oh, she...
Or at all?
I'm sure she'll see you. The first humans to come here. Or, well, mortals, Dan, Woadkin, have come here in 30 years or more. I wouldn't expect too much.
Why not?
She is concerned with her own plans and activities.
Let's see.
And you don't agree with them?
Well, I'm her advisor, so of course I agree with whatever task she goes with. It's kind of part of the job. I have my own opinions, of course. I think she... Well, I think I would speak out of turn. If I had to elaborate too much.
Anything you can tell us about? Nothing too specific, of course.
Well, a lot's been left in my plate ever since the incident where a lot of the staff left. She's content with the state of affairs. But I
What was
personally...
the incident?
The old lord dying.
Oh, I see.
Her seizing the power, ascending to the throne. Obviously, keep this under wraps. No, it's good for the kingdom. But no one expected her to be the next Forest Lord.
Why didn't they?
Because she wasn't that powerful before.
I see.
She inherited his powers. She found his powers. Some of the staff didn't agree with it, and they derelict in their duties and left, leaving all the work for me.
I see. I see.
It's been kind of a crunch here.
Right.
And she doesn't really mind so much.
Nope. She goes out on her hunts. She walks around, lounges in her throne.
What does she hunt?
Creatures.
For fun?
Yep.
Interesting.
She might have humanoid form now, but even the most humanoid of the Fae still keep some aspects of their nature. She was born a cat.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. She's a cat girl.
Well, you might feel that way. Has been kind of a awkward transitory period because the old Forest Lord was a tree. It's kind of a stable, always home type of lord.
If you don't mind me asking, why did so much of the staff want to leave when she seized power?
Well, think about it this way. Let's say you were working in a castle and, I don't know, Butler became king when the other king died. Or count, whatever it is that you humans organize yourselves with.
I see.
There are many who would
What
not
you're
respect
saying
such a
is-
transition.
Right.
Additionally, she went around and fired some of the staff as well. Expelled them from the realm. Well, from this plane, this demi-plane.
How does she feel about humans?
I haven't really asked her much. She doesn't really talk about them much. The little moth creatures worship her, so she's been pleased with that.
What's up with the moth creatures, by the way?
He shrugs. They were just moths before, I think. I think the miasma, the mist that poured over this region, that made the area filled with flowers, also changed them. I think they might have been changed by the feeding on or oaken tree's bark.
Ah.
They seem
course.
quite unfriendly.
Well, they don't bother us much. Not since the incident.
Interesting.
The other incident.
The other incident?
Yes, I prefer not to get into details about that, though.
Can I persuasion check this?
Sure. Yeah, you can push conversationally. And he will spill the beans, though he will be annoyed at this point forwards. Alright, fine. I'll tell you. Sure. The moths, they had slain or destroyed a shrine. Caused a poor forest spirit to die. One that was near one of the old human forts. Lady Char punished. Dealt with the ones responsible, and it scared the other ones straight. Now they worship.
As they should.
The rat nods. That's right. As they should. I don't know if it's purely out of fear or awe. Could be a mixture of both, as these things tend to go. I don't personally like talking about such things because it's distasteful.
I see.
Some of the other
Apologize for
servants
pushing you
would, well, don't apologize. Like, if you're the one that asked me to talk about it, then, you know, I already got what you wanted out of the deal. It's for the record. Anyway, some of the other servants would faint the thought of what happened then. They don't like the violence. They are used to being shielded by big, happy branches. Kind of scared at the prospect of a forest lord who isn't a complete pacifist. Lord Oakentree was.
I see.
I'm sure she's doing her best.
Yeah, sure as well. I'm sure given enough time, she will be just as fine as any other forest lord. She was a young spirit when she took power. She's still a young spirit.
Well, I'm very excited to meet her.
Yeah, I'm sure you can lounge around here in this building, and I'll let you know when I see her. Alright, you'll see her on the throne when she's around, but you would be wise to get someone to announce you instead of just walking on up, unless she perceive you as an intruder.
That's a good idea, thank you.
We would appreciate that very much.
Well, I have a lot of stuff to do, so I'm going to go and do my paperwork for today. And he'll get up, start waddling off in the direction of his place. You'll see him like say something to the spirits who are outside the door, who go and start like going to clean up his plate. See like three these like squirrels basically just pick up the plate, start bringing it to some room in the back of this room. And like a couple like mice pick up the like fork and knife, do the same. Slightly reminiscent of like ants.
Pretty cute squirrel ants.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of just like left to your own devices for a little while.
We're chilling. Is the food good?
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. It's like a... It's hard to describe. It's like a spicy, sort of savory, sweet noodle dish. The vegetable seems to have been like roasted in the same sort of pan.
Layla, you're missing out.
Well,
Food's good.
Slump told me not to eat food in the spirit realms. So I listen to Slump.
Yeah, but he said that's in the spirit realm. This is the demi-plane, remember?
I guess. Well, we'll see if you die or not, and then I'll make my judgment.
Well, I'm glad you're so casual about me dying.
To tell you not to eat it.
He said that it would be rude.
Well, I guess that's worth dying for.
Yes, it is.
Out of character, I think this might be a good point to end.
Yeah, if you want.
Because I am getting quite tired.
Yeah. I'm kind of starting to fade as well.
And then we can tackle the Lord the next time.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Cool.
We can do the first part of the session will be this part of the week and then some activity will be like the next 2 weeks or whatever.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, how you guys feeling about the session?
That's nice. We did a few different things. A little
Yeah.
exploring, lots of conversation.
I'm really glad we got the task on the way for restoring that place.
Yeah. We're getting stuff done.
Yeah.
The important things.
Yeah, the fort's getting built. I feel like that's gonna be pretty huge, just like as a time
Yeah.
saver.
Yeah, I think that's going to
Yeah.
be pretty important.
Plus a little zone of safety as well.
Yeah.
Essentially a giant boon for the tourism.
Yep. That's what I'm hoping.
How do you feel about the second half of the session, and how do you think your characters are feeling in the moment as the session ends?
Maybe a little out of place in this demi-plane, you know? Not exactly sure what to think of it. But the food's good.
I think Layla's very excited to be there, but she trusts Flump and he said not to eat food, so she's not eating food. But she feels bad a little bit for making them not trust her. Or think she doesn't trust them.
Cool. And the dogs are going crazy. Fuck. Yeah, I thought it was a fun session. I always like the downtime sessions.
Yeah.
Like they are pretty neat. I do worry
Yeah.
that it was like too slow or whatever.
That's okay. We got a lot of stuff done.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the fort.
Yeah, you've got a road now. That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Oh, and the tavern!
And
Oh
the
my
tavern.
god.
True.
I'm literally going to make posters and go put them all around.
You're also getting money from Dinar each week now. From the flower export. Wonder what
I'll
the
have to write down.
coming together moment will be when this place looks less like collection buildings and more like a settlement.
Yeah, I know. Ours looks so weird. I feel like the other team kind of built around the river, so it looks more cohesive. The one time I saw their settle.
Yeah, they have like a town square basically. Where all the buildings are.
I'm
It's gonna
excited
be
too.
interesting.
Kill some things.
This forest lord seems interesting. Seems a little suspicious, the circumstances surrounding how they ascended.
What's your vibe, opinion, feeling about this forest lord? So
I'm really
suspicious.
sure what to think of the forest lord.
Rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like the little rat dude just seems like he's a hard worker and, you know, he wanted to keep his job or whatever, but Forest Lord, not really sure what to think.
Well, I think she's kind of like a free spirit. She's a cat, you know.
Yeah.
I think Layla thinks.
Really think cats to be trusted, though?
Yes.
I feel like, if it had choice, it would throw you under the bus for, like, a little snack.
And I think she's gonna be a really cool character. I'm excited to talk to her. I don't think we're suspicious of it or anything. Especially if she's like a moon,
Mooncat.
you know, connected to the moon goddess. Yeah.
Moon cat.
And then they have stuff in common. Like a little bit of chaos. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Well, I've got stuff to do, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright.
It's good.
See you next time, Jordan.
Yep. See ya.
Bye-bye.